A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Istanbul. In a dramatic scene unfolding in Turkey's largest city, Istanbul's jailed opposition mayor, Ekrem Imamoglu, made a notable appearance in court on Friday, April 11, 2025. Amidst a sea of supporters rallying outside Silivri prison, Imamoglu, who has been incarcerated since March 23, is embroiled in a series of legal battles that many critics argue are politically motivated. The latest case against him involves allegations of threatening a public prosecutor, which is one of 6 cases that predate his arrest last month. This arrest has sparked widespread protests across the nation, highlighting the growing discontent among citizens regarding the current government's grip on power. As Imamoglu addressed the judge, he took a firm stance, asserting his position as a legitimate political challenger to President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who has dominated Turkish politics for over 2 decades. "I am here because I have won 3 elections against the person who thinks he owns Istanbul," Imamoglu stated, directly referencing Erdogan, who began his political journey as the mayor of Istanbul in the 1990s. The ongoing tensions between Imamoglu and Erdogan have intensified, especially as the latter has actively supported candidates from his party to undermine the opposition. The courtroom was filled with significant figures, including Imamoglu's wife and son, as well as lawmakers from the Republican People's Party, CHP, which Imamoglu represents. This show of support underscores the critical role Imamoglu plays in the opposition against Erdogan's regime. The hearing concluded with the case being adjourned until June 16th, leaving many in suspense about the future of the mayor and the political landscape of Turkey. Facing more than 7 years in prison and a potential political ban, Imamoglu's charges include allegations of targeting, threatening, and insulting persons working in the fight against terrorism. These charges stem from critical remarks he made on January 20th regarding Istanbul Chief Public Prosecutor Ekrem Imamoglu, who has been involved in prosecuting other opposition figures. The political climate in Turkey has become increasingly fraught, with Imamoglu's arrest on March 19 linked to 2 separate investigations. One concerning alleged corruption within the Istanbul municipality and another suggesting ties to terrorism through a political alliance with pro-Kurdish politicians. The ramifications of these investigations have led to significant public outcry, with demonstrations calling for Imamoglu's release and a restoration of democratic principles in Turkey. In response to the protests, which saw approximately 2,000 individuals detained for participating in gatherings deemed illegal by the authorities, Imamoglu supporters have rallied for an end to what they perceive as Turkey's democratic backsliding under Erdogan's administration. While Imamoglu remains in custody, he has been officially nominated as the CHP presidential candidate, positioning him as a critical figure in the upcoming elections, which are scheduled for 2028 but may occur sooner due to the current political climate. On the same day, 2 additional courts in Istanbul were addressing separate cases against Imamoglu. One case involves alleged bid rigging dating back a decade when he served as the mayor of Istanbul's Beylikdüzü district, while the other concerns illegal donation collection linked to a controversial video circulated during last year's local elections. These legal challenges paint a complex picture of a political landscape fraught with tension and uncertainty. As the situation continues to develop, the implications of Imamoglu's court appearances and the public's reaction will be pivotal in shaping the future of opposition politics in Turkey. The ongoing struggle between the ruling party and opposition figures like Imamoglu reveals the deep divisions within the nation and raises questions about the independence of the judiciary in Turkey. Supporters remain hopeful, rallying around Imamoglu's cause as they demand justice and a return to democratic norms in their country. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.